All right, folks, this is Harris Sultan. I don't want to sit here and say, I told you so, because I am definitely not happy with what's happening in America and pretty much all across the Western world. There's one particular ideology that I have made my life's mission to warn you people about. So you cannot say that we did not know.
Very simple. No integration, no multiculturalism, no diversity, no tolerance. I got my own deen, you got your own deen. You got your democracy, we got our own sharia. You got your own free mixing, we got our own nikah. Own cheating within the marketplace, your own credit cards. We got our own economic system. We got our own foreign policy. We got our own deen.
Am I saying they're all bad? Of course not. But the good ones are irrelevant. And the bigger question is, do you know which one is a good one and which one is a bad one? Our Western society loves to divide it into two camps, the radical ones and the good ones. But no one has ever explained to you that what is the definition of the radical one? How do we know which one out of millions of them is a radical one? And when one of these radical ones are just gonna get angry and do what they did in Texas today. Have a look at this. German officials have warned that Iranian sleeper cells across Europe could attack at any minute. We, people like us, we warned against this very thing for many years, and they called everyone racist. They paid no attention. If there's any terrorist attack in Europe or Australia or America, then the politicians are responsible. And guess what? It has already happened in Texas. This Senegalese man, look at the sweatshirt he's wearing. It says property of Allah. I'm not going to show you the aftermath of the video. Look at this. People are hiding. Because this man, with a copy of the Quran in his car, attacked ordinary patrons just sitting in a bar having a good time. He attacked them. This is a moment when he opened fire. At this point, 3 people have died and 14 people are wounded. And this guy is clearly upset with the United States for trying to liberate the people of Iran. Yes, we have our own interests as well, but that is also one of the reasons. I don't understand why people like Dave Smith and Cenk Uygur say, oh, please don't pretend that it is about liberating the people of Iran. It's not just about that. No war is fought over just one reason alone. When there are multiple reasons to go to war, then the claim to go to war becomes strengthened. It's in the United States' interest to topple this regime because this regime has attacked and killed many Americans and has never wasted no opportunity to attack American interests, and also has been chanting death to America for the last 47 years. So of course it's in America's interest to topple this regime. Oh, Israel wants to do it. That's why Israel is forcing America. No. Israel has its own reason too. Why? They say death to Israel. They've been attacking Israel through their proxies, Hamas and Hezbollah. So of course it's in Israel's interest, but just that interest alone is not sufficient to topple the regime or to go to war with Iran. Now add another element to it. The people of Iran have been massacred by this regime, and the people of Iran have been begging both America and Israel to come to their rescue. Now we have 3 reasons to go to war with Iran and topple this regime. Of course, only an idiot will not take that option. Look, I get it. People are uncomfortable about going to war, okay? But you have to understand one thing. I know 3 American soldiers have already died. I hope we don't lose any more servicemen or our civilians. But unfortunately, for the greater good, that has to happen. You will save countless American lives. You will safeguard countless American interests that would definitely be attacked by this regime if you let it stay in power. So this is a just war. The Iraq war was a mistake. The Afghan war against the Taliban was legitimate, and this war is just as legitimate as the first Afghan war. The Iraq war, yeah, I think we shouldn't have gotten involved. Saddam Hussein was also anti-American, but that reason alone wasn't enough. This time it's different because it has a human suffering element. The people of Iran want to be liberated. That adds that extra moral element to this war. That's why don't listen to idiots like Dave Smith or Cenk Uygur. A lot of these people are just contrarians. They just say, oh, please don't pretend that it's about liberating the Iranian people. Yes, it's not just about that. It adds another point in defense of this war. That's how it works. But anyway, these people will never learn.